Today, I'm visiting Sadhana Works in Bendinat to meet the founder, Mariana Salinas, for a chat about Kundalini Yoga and how her therapies are helping keep her clients in a positive space. Mariana, thank you so much for having us here today. Can you tell us why Mallorca?
Thank you, Helen, and thank you, ABC, for doing this interview, this space. It's so privileged for me to have the opportunity to share with you in this amazing platform that you have created. And I have to say, Mallorca, it took my heart in many ways. Well, I have to say first, it's because I fell in love with a Mallorquin man. Okay. I will start saying also that I'm from Mexico City. So I was used to living in Mexico City. I have 3 kids, and Mexico City, it's a 22 million people city, so population. So you can imagine the amount of people, traffic, intensity. So it was a very intense kind of life. But then on one trip that I made to Colombia, I was presenting a book that I wrote, a poetry book. I met Joan Valent, who's my husband. He's a composer. He's a Mallorquin musician and composer. And then my life and my kids' life changed forever. And I'm very, very grateful. So that brought me to Mallorca. And then we started spending summers here. At the beginning, I would say maybe for 5 years, we were coming every summer to spend the season here. And at some point when my kids started to get older, I came to an agreement with their dad, who's Mexican, a very generous man as well, who supported my decision and Joan's decision to move to the island in order to have much more quality of life, not only for ourselves, but mainly for our kids, and to raise a family and have this amazing quality of life that Mallorca offers for us.
Fantastic. And what do Sadhana Works offer to customers?
Well, Sadhana Works is a platform for well-being. So when I came here, I thought this was the perfect place to heal yourself. I think Mallorca, it's an island that really can enhance your inner process in terms of human being, like how you want to become the best version of yourself. So after many years of studying different things from psychotherapy, craniosacral therapy, family constellations, Kundalini Yoga, like I had a long background. Like it seems that life was preparing me to come to Mallorca and establish this business called Sadhana Works, this platform where we really help people in all levels, let's say physical, mental, emotional, spiritual level, to really find your highest potential, your best version of yourself. So this is what I offer, and I think especially now that we're going through very, very challenging times, this is an opportunity. I think Sadhana Works becomes the great opportunity in the island to really approach your whole self as a human being and deal with this situation of challenge in a very elegant, healthy, joyful, generous way, which is not easy when challenge hit us.
I can speak for me and say that I've certainly benefited hugely from participating in your Kundalini classes and your prosperity mantra and so on. So yeah, it's wonderful. What do you think, Mariana, will be the future for the wellness sector in Mallorca?
I'm really hoping that people understand that this is the best place to develop wellness businesses, because the whole environment supports it. I think this is an island that has been very much related to luxury and well-being in terms of having a quality time or quality life. But when you understand that that can turn into a healthy, happy, holistic way of lifestyle, then I think Mallorca is really the best place to practice that, because nature is so important in the island. If you see the island, we are all surrounded all the time by nature. Either it's the sea or the mountain or the countryside, or any sunset, any sunrise, it's like an opportunity to see how we are so interconnected to nature, and that allows you, gives you the opportunity to relate to your health, to your nutrition, to your habits in a very different way. So I think this island should become a destination, not only for people who, as customers, but also people who would like to invest in this kind of businesses that, as we know, it's becoming one of the major industries in the world.
I totally agree. I think Mallorca is a fantastic location for, it's a win-win now for the business owner, but also for all of the services that you offer. What do you think will be the long-term impact of the COVID-19 on our lifestyle?
But of course, I'm a very positive person, otherwise I wouldn't be sharing my teachings every morning, hoping that we can make the best out of these very, very tough circumstances. Of course, we're gonna go through a very, economically speaking, we're gonna go through very challenging times. Family terms, we're also dealing with a lot of tensions and reaccommodation of our own roles in the families. Kids are dealing with a lot of stress. I think this COVID thing really put us in the mirror of what we have created as societies, as human beings, and we are now in the phase of looking ourselves in the mirror as society and discovering that many things that we thought we were doing right probably were not so good. And now it's a chance to really kind of reinvent the image we want to see reflected in that. So my hope is that we really work in ourselves so much that in the sum of many people working in themselves, we really can change the image that we can reflect in that mirror, in that manifestation of society in general. So I hope this gives us the opportunity to really understand that the true work, the true transformation starts within, starts with oneself, and also the respect we need to pay for nature and Mother Earth. This is really our home. So if we don't really commit to a different relationship to our home, to our planet as our home, as an extension of ourselves, then we are in deep danger. It's very dangerous that we continue like this. So I hope this gives us a real opportunity to work with ourselves and to relate different with the planet Earth.